again. This short recording will show you how to take this class. If this is your first online class, you may be wondering how to study in a class where you cannot see the teacher. If you've taken other online classes before, I should tell you that all classes are different. So let's look at this one. You got to this recording by clicking on the category Start Here. There are 7 categories here on the left side of the page. They are Syllabus and Textbook, Start Here, Week by Week, Discussions, Student Tech Help and Resources, Announcements, and My Grades. That last one, My Grades, will be empty now. Once you submit your first assignment, you will see your grades and comments from me under My Grades. What do you do if you have technical problems? Saddleback has answers for you. For questions about the assignments, send a message to me, your professor. But for other kinds of support, such as problems getting online, or how to take a quiz, or upload an assignment, click on the Student Tech Help and Resources. The link is right here to your left. Now let's get to the class itself. Click on the Week by Week link, and you will see a folder for each week. This is where your class is. Let's look at week 1. Notice that every week begins with a recommended schedule for your work that week. As I said in the welcome video, an online class is different from an on-ground class in that it has no meetings. Instead, you spread out your work throughout the week. The first thing you do is introduce yourself. Click on the link Welcome and Introductions, and then you will see that there's a thread started by somebody called Gia Freidenberg. You can either create a new thread with your own name, or you can click on My Name and then choose Reply as one of your options. Now look at the vocabulary for this week and start filling out the vocabulary sheet. This will help you with a vocabulary quiz at the end of the week. Now click on the lecture. It says Watch Video. If this is too small for you, you can make it full screen by clicking on those little 4 corner symbols on the edge of the screen, like this one. In this short lecture, I will go over some. You can also view or not view the lecture transcript by clicking on the CC symbol. And yes, that is or was my voice that you hear. This lesson also has a second video for you to watch and an article to read. This one. The article, which you can find by clicking on the link, see it turns to a little hand, is for the discussion, it's for the discussion forum, which is our online substitute for class discussion. Click on Week 1 Discussion and the forum opens. You will see my thread called Week 1 Article. Week 1 Article, brevity just might save your career. Click on that link to join the discussion, and you'll see what I say. Remember that to get full points for participation in this class, you also need to comment on 2 other student posts. So make sure to go back to this discussion forum every day. It only takes a minute or 2. Let's go back to week by week and choose our first week. Now you have 1 assignment and a vocabulary quiz. Click on the link for the assignment, this one. Notice that there's a document attached to this assignment. You need that document in order to do the assignment. In case you cannot open the Word document, this one, I have also saved the document as a PDF file. Last on the page is the weekly vocabulary quiz. Both the assignment and the quiz are due on Saturday at 11:30 p.m., but of course you can submit them earlier. In fact, please do. It would be a good idea to finish everything by Friday so you have the weekend to enjoy with no work. Let's scroll up to the top. The other weeks are pretty similar to this one. The only extra thing is a request for student feedback in week 3 and week 8. Your feedback is really important to me to improve this class. The last thing you might want to do as soon as you can is to go to the assignment for week 8 at the very end. Because this assignment is to make an oral presentation which you need to record and then upload. That takes a bit of preparation. So if I were you, I would start early. I hope you enjoy this class.